Take 5 years to build a brand. Our problem is in the black community is we don't say I want it now lifestyle. Five. You gotta treat yourself as a business. Treat yourself like a commercial. Put yourself in other people's face. Understand that people don't know you until you tap them on the shoulder. Good morning, people. Bam Lit, Ghetto Investor. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm tired as hell, man. I've been up all day. So what I want to talk about is, I want to talk about people being patient. Yo, life is about making the right decisions and being patient. You gotta be patient. You gotta stay in it to win it. I don't care what you doing. Why? Because you gotta understand that God gave you this talent. You understand what I'm saying? God gave you this talent. Yeah, it's Fonto. So your talent is craft macaroni and cheese. Your talent is a win automatically. You just gotta know how to market it and put it in other people's faces. You understand what I'm telling you? Which means you gotta get your own money and you gotta bet on yourself. Yeah, if you got a damn day job, you gotta bet on yourself. Like I told you, I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go take me a nap after this, man. I'm tired. I was up all night working for a client, and I'm tired. But the way to stay in the game is to not quit, because you're gonna go through some bumps. You're gonna take some bumps. That's every part. When you learning something new, you're gonna take some bumps. WC Uno, fire. It's fire. You're gonna take some bumps and bruises. That's just that. You gotta learn. When we was kids, we grew up. Some of us was super hard-headed. And when our parents told us not to do something, like, you know, I wasn't super hard. Well, you could say I was super hard-headed, but I wasn't super hard-headed. I listened. You know, my mother told me don't touch the stove. While I was on, I go touch the stove. It burned my little hands. I never touched it again. You understand what I'm telling you? So don't get me wrong. I understand sometimes people need that push. Let's say when you're patient, right? You understand that everything comes to you. The more you train yourself, the more thoughts you put in your brain of hard work, you start to develop habits of always want to learn something. And when you become that person that always want to learn something and always want to be creative, people stick to you like flies. So this is how the game go, you know? I'm just being honest. So anytime you're doing something, don't quit it. I don't care what you're doing. Don't quit. But you have to market and promote it too. Don't let it go over your head neither. Don't think you the best of the best of the best, sir, with honor. And nobody hears the shit but you and your friends, you know? Take 5 years to build a brand. Five. You gotta treat yourself as a business. Treat yourself like a commercial. Put yourself in other people's face. Understand that people don't know you until you tap them on the shoulder. And that's just facts. Just about thinking outside the box, about being different. And not being content and moving and doing what everybody else is doing in that same fashion. Because listen to me, right? Everything that's been done before, unless you creating something that haven't been seen, you know, like a logo or a new device or something that's never been seen before, then yeah, but everything else is just modeling success. You just doing it in your own way. You doing it different. You market it different. The way you think is different. The way you speak is different. How you feel about the topic is different. You'll see people speak about the same topics. So it's all about just being patient. See, our problem is in the black community is we don't. I want it now lifestyle. Tired. Oh well, I ain't gonna keep y'all. This is how I feel right now. I told y'all, you know, this is not staged, so you know, just come off the top of the head. I like it that way. I like it like that. Whatever the hell she was saying. Okay. I like it like that. Life is about making the right decisions and being patient with it. If you look up bamboo trees, right? It takes 5 years just for a bamboo tree to sprout. Like this is the ground and the roots is under here. And it takes 5 years just for you to see this. Look. Look. Five years. So imagine being that militant and understanding that it takes time with everything. It takes time with everything. You have to develop yourself. You have to develop status. It takes time with everything. You got to stay around. Don't quit. Don't quit because you run into a bump. Because you run into a speed bump. It don't go that way. There's no fear. You can't be scared in something that you have to do. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta take care of your family. Definitely once for the people out there that got kids and got responsibility, have no choice. It takes 5 years just for a sprout. So you gotta sit there, you tell me you sit there, you water that. You gotta water that plant for 5 years. 5 years. You know what type of militant, you know what type of mindset you gotta have to keep watering something for 5 years and see no sprout? I could plant one of these little weed seeds. You know, I don't be getting seeds and shit like that, you know. I guess. A bit though. Don't find a seed or two. You could plant a weed seed right in your house. Right in your house. You could take a little cup, get some damn dirt. Get some damn dirt. Home Depot. Put it in a little cup. Put the same way we used to do in school. Remember when we used to do our little plants at school? You put the little seed in there and water it. And in 3 days, you're going to see a spray. I'm talking about 5. You know what type of brain? That's why I always look out 5 to 10 years. Don't want it now. Why? You ain't even prepared for it. You're not prepared for it. Build yourself. Build yourself. Build up your credit just in case you need it for leverage. If you're an artist, any type of artist, music, entertainer, who do photograph work, videography, you gotta look at it from a longer point. Stay in it, stay around. Stay in it, stay around, because everybody wants it now. So you become the winner when you patient, and when you studying, when you understanding, and when you building yourself. Let's say right now you in a clothing line. Let's say right now somebody call you. They need 300,000 orders or so. They need 200,000 pieces. You can't get it because you don't have no investors. You don't know nobody. You don't have no. You're not building yourself. You got to make sure you have some leverage just in case you could go to the bank and you could grab and you could give back. Make your margin. Make your profit. It's not hard. Because everybody want it now. You got to know how to develop yourself a strategy. Have a book. Write this stuff down in a book. I don't care what you're doing. You're not just going to just do things without no plan. You have to have a plan or you plan to fail. That's it. That's it. Can't make it sound no better. Because it's bad. It's bad. I don't want it to sound better than what I don't want it to sound good. I want you to change. I want you to push yourself. I want you to stay around people like me that'll motivate you. That's going to make sure you make a nun get naked. I'm sorry, nuns. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you this. I'm definitely spilling the water. I'm spilling the water. I hope everybody in the audience got a cup. Because if you don't, you spilling it on the floor and you got to clean it up. I'm lit already. I'm making a nun get naked, baby. Trust me. I just told you I was up all night just dealing with a client. I run my own social media marketing agency. I do video work. I do photo work. I got my own clothing business. Got Tire Tech Incorporation. Got Ghetto Investor. Bam Lit. Instagram, the social media world. Stock market investing. And a lot of that. Life is about being patient, growing your brain, making decisions, and putting yourself in the right places with a little bit of luck. All that come into play. Let's just be patient, people. Just be patient and stay in it. The way to stay in the game, don't quit. Don't quit. Make sure you got a job. Make sure that you got some money. Make sure you got some cash flow coming in so you can be able to sustain yourself. And just look at marketing and promotion as overhead. Look at it as a bill. Look at it as you putting money into a machine and it's going to work for you. Look at money as a tool. You might catch a one-hit wonder. Yeah, you might catch it, but like I said, if it come too fast, it might not be good for you because you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. People get lawsuits all the time, mess up the whole money because they know they wasn't ready. They don't know nothing about no business. They don't know how to keep it going. They don't know nothing about the S&P. They don't know nothing about real estate. They don't know nothing about business. And those three main things right there is what's going to keep you afloat. What's going to keep you going. That's the three main ingredients that every wealthy person uses. Stock market, real estate, business. Stock market, real estate, business. That's it. Unless you one of the big guys and you got oil and all that, and you know what I mean? That's different. Then you different. You something different. The tycoon life. Then you something different. You dealing in the food industry and the gun industry and all that, then you different. You different. You in a whole different way, but I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the average wealthy person. Okay? And it ain't come from no damn hand-me-down. Okay? They started from the mud. They started at the bottom, and now they're there. Yeah. Started from the bottom, and now we are here. Yeah. None of that hand-me-down. No inherited. They just understand, they put their money to work and let their money work for them, develop passive income skills. That's it. You'll win every time. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, silly. However you want to say it, I really don't care. Ghetto man. Ghetto. Like, comment, and subscribe, people. And share this video. Somebody might need to see this. You gotta be patient. You gotta make good decisions. And you gotta understand that it takes time to build anything.